Yahweh, Barakah Yahawashi, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahawashi, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahawashi. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles of the Great Millstone. And honors and salutations to all you Akim out there that's laboring in this truth and sincerity without wavering. And as you see the title of the show, Yahawashi is the man, period, man. Period. That's it, man. And this, I was meditating on a few things. Obviously, the Spirit been speaking about, brothers walking disorderly and this, that, and the third. And you got these other camps out here that, because at the end of the day, like the show I did, the Lord said, bring forth fruit meet for repentance, man. All right. And everybody got to acknowledge that Yahawashi is the son of the Most High. He's the man. He's the savior. He's the middleman. And a lot of times, Jake misses that because Jake is into themselves. Jake don't have no true fear of the Most High. They don't have the understanding of what it is to be in this truth. A lot of brothers are in this knowledge and don't understand that. Look, we're hanging in by grace, all right, by grace and mercy. It's not we're not righteous. Not that we did, So all that puffed up talk that brothers be coming with, man, that shit is off, man. The one that you got to give heed or praise to is Yahawashi, man. All right, Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, and that's the bottom line, So I just want to go through a few precepts, just hitting on that point, because every now and then the Spirit hits us to bring out lessons like exalt the Son, because it's all what we do is in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. All right, whether we receive evil or good from the Lord, it's all in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi that we're suffering. The reason that people, don't, hate us or despise us is because of this word. Because why? We're trusting in the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, and we're teaching his words, man. And yeah, in Luke 19:27, that's right. And shalom to all you Akim out there, man. That was one of my favorite scriptures, because that hits the point, man. Those my enemies that would not that I will reign over them, bring hither before me and slay them utterly. So that's how Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi feel about enemies of the Lord. And in this truth, you want to try your best not to be an enemy of the Lord, man. You want to make sure that you're teaching the correct knowledge, the doctrine. You want to make sure that you're diligent. You want to make sure that you're praying and praying and walking in humility before Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, feeding the sheep. These things you want to do to stay in the good graces of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, and hope to attain mercy in these last days. All right, so now I'm gonna start in the book of Hebrews, the second chapter, and I'm gonna start at the top. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1. It says, therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. All right, so you can't check yourself enough, man. Really, it should be part of your daily routine. You know how you wake up, you brush your teeth, wash your face, and all that shit. Well, you should say, all right, let me make sure that let me check myself. Did I do anything that was off? Did I say anything that was wrong? Did I offend a brother or whatever? Is there something that I said I shouldn't have said? Okay, you should know. You got to make that natural thing, man. You got to always meditate upon the word. These scriptures is always in my head, in all of our heads, man. All right, the word of the Most High, because Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi put his word in us, man. All right, but that comes to mind too. Am I exalting the Son enough? Because at the end of the day, it's about Yahawashi. Yahawashi is going to get his glory, man. The Lord, he said that he's going to make us joint heirs with him. But at the end of the day, this thing is about Yahawashi, man. See, the Most High got his glory back. When you go back in Exodus, when the Most High, overthrew the Egyptians, the Pharaoh and everything, and buried them in the Red Sea, the Most High, Yahweh, all right, Al-Shadia, as they would call him, he got his. That's when everybody knew that, from the flood out, and that's why the chariot came over the disciples when it was with Yahawashi, when he projected himself, showing you the power he had, projected himself as he put the image of what Esau's doing is nothing new, man. The blue screen, blue beam, and all the projections and stuff. Yahawashi did that itself through the Spirit with spiritual power, right? And he put an image of Moses, image of Elijah, showing you that they knew what they looked like. As soon as he put the images up there, they said, oh, that's Moses, that's Elijah, right? And they said, oh, should we build a temple, Then the Moses and Elijah disappeared, because see, those were the God figures in Israel up until Yahawashi came. And that's why John the Baptist was saying, he who come after me, I'm not worthy to latch his shoe. Because he's the man. Because speaking about Yahawashi, meaning the man that's coming after me, right? He's over me. John the Baptist was a heavy man. Yahawashi said of men born on earth, there had been none greater than John the Baptist, man. So, and he's saying that as great as John the Baptist was, he said, I'm not even worthy to latch the Lord's shoe, man. You see what I'm saying? So these things happen, and then the Most High sent the chariot. He came from the chariot. He said, look, this is my well-beloved son. This is my well-beloved son whom I please, hear ye him. Letting it know at that point that Yahawashi is the man. And then now you got a lot of guys that'll sit there and act like, you got guys that don't believe in Yahawashi or the Messiah ain't come, it's about the Most High and this, that, and the third. Some people say you ain't supposed to worship Yahawashi. Hell, they even say in the book of Hebrews ain't the book of the most, or they questioning it. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Ain't no maybes dealing with Yahawashi. Everything is definite. And again, Yahawashi said clearly, let your yeas be yeas and your nays be nays, man. All right, so it said, for if the word spoken by angels was steadfast, see, sure, meaning sure. When it says steadfast, sure. Just like once you put a nail in the wood or a nail in the coffin, that's it, man. All right? It's fastened. It said, in every transgression and disobedience received a just recompense of reward. So that's why you got to be mindful, because there is a judgment that will come. There's definitely a judgment that will come. If we don't, that's why even the Apostle Paul said, woe is me if I preach not the gospel of Yahawashi, man. If I don't do this work, he said, woe is me. Because why? And to us, to the brothers that are in the faith, the believing brothers, we've been committed to profess, all right, the name of Yahawashi and exhort the Son, all right, and let proclaim his coming, that he's coming, all right. So it says, in every transgression and disobedience receive a just recompense of reward. How shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation? Right, so you can't neglect Yahawashi. Yahawashi, the name itself means deliverer, which is salvation. All right, to be delivered out of what? Trouble. Okay, which we in the most troublesome times. When you see this devil is not letting up, man. He coming out more and more. And in the spirit, and I gotta say it, the Lord had us speaking about these things for years. Everything that's happening, we've been speaking about these things, prophesying about it for years. I'm talking about decades, man. Decades, and we trusted, and we knew that these things were gonna happen. Because the Most High said it was, man. You see, it was in the word of the Lord. So now, reading on, it says, which at the first began to be spoken by the Lord, and was confirmed unto us by them that heard him. Yeah, the disciples. All right, that's why these accounts that we have is from the disciples and the different the apostles and the men that were around during the time of Yahawashi. All right. It said, the Most High also bearing them witness both with signs and wonders, and there's been all kinds of signs happening even now in this time, to how we know that the Lord is on his way coming back. It said, and with diverse with diverse miracles and gifts of the Holy Spirit according to his own will. For unto the angels hath he not put in subjection the world to come whereof we speak. But one in a certain place testifies, saying, what is man that thou art mindful of him, or the Son of Man that thou visitest him? It said, thou madest him a little lower than the angels, thou crownest him with glory and honor. Because why? Yahawashi actually came in the flesh, speaking about Yahawashi. And he was crowned with honor for what he did. All right, and he got everlasting honor. So that's why now he's coming back to reclaim his throne. And again, this time period that we're in now, it's about Yahawashi, man. So there's no room for guys to be puffed up and thinking that they're anything. We're nothing, man. All right, at the end of the day, we're nothing, man. Okay, the Lord called us a worm, Jacob thou worm. So for men to walk around puffed up, they out of order, man. They way out of line, man. And if they don't correct their spirit, those that might walk like that or whatever, they don't examine themselves, but you should examine yourself daily. You should always be checking yourself. You should always be praying. You got to pray more and more, and in sincerity and in truth, not with guile or not with no, some ulterior motive, man. You have guys that'll be around with ulterior motives, and they'll get deep into this thing, act cool, Might even give gifts or whatever. The scripture said, gifts destroyeth the heart. So, you know, they think you had guys that thought they could buy their way into the kingdom of heaven. It don't work that way, man. It's according to election, man. All right? Yeah, John 15:5. Oh, beautiful, man. 1 Corinthians 11:28. Yep. Yeah, let that man examine himself, man. Yeah, those are some powerful precepts, man. And at the end of the day, look, you're not going to be on top of everything. That's why you got to examine yourself. Because we need Yahawashi, man. We need Yahawashi to deliver us from this wretched flesh, this fucking bullshit flesh, out of this, you know, this miserable flesh or this miserable life that we in, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we got to constantly, you know, show repentance constantly, man. You know, but you got guys out there that act like they got the fleshly heart already. They act like they don't have a stony heart, man. And you know, it's not gonna end well for guys that think like that, man. All right. So now it said, matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me go to I'm gonna get Proverbs 34 and 3. It says, "Oh, magnify the Lord, Yahawashi with me, and let us exalt his name together." And that's another thing. The name of the Lord, you know, you have guys speaking on other names and everything. And the Lord said, don't even mention, he said it's a sin to really even mention the names of these other gods, to call upon these other gods and give their name credence when they don't even exist. So it said, let us together exalt the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. All right. And then it said, he that nameth the name of the Lord must depart from evil. So you can't be sitting there calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, but yet your mind is full of all kind of wickedness and hate and deception and everything else, man. It don't work that way. That's why Matthew 7:21, the Lord said clearly there's going to be many in that day that's going to say, Lord, Lord, I have prophesied in thy name. You know, and then Yahawashi going to tell them, depart ye from me, ye that work iniquity, for I know you not. See, at the end of the day, it goes to the elect, man. It's about the elect. All right? Can't lose sight of that. All right? But now, there's another one in Psalms 37 and 34. It says, wait on the Lord. All right? So through all this suffering, because suffering is part of it. This is the main part of this hell, is suffering. All right? And that's how you build up your patience and your faith. And it's truth by suffering, you know, suffering for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, becoming a new creature in Yahawashi. All right? So that's how you build up your spirit, you see, through the suffering. So it says, wait on the Lord and keep his way, and he shall exhort thee to inherit the land when the wicked are cut off. Thou shalt see it. So that's talking about now. When the wicked, who's the wicked? Esau, the so-called white man, is the damn wicked, man. So if you wait, all right, because you got a lot of cats that want to take things into their own hand, which they're not a part of the Lord anyway, so it don't matter. 1 John 2:19, they went out from us because they weren't a part of us. So you got a lot of these guys out here that, you know, that basically they fell off, man. You know, they fell off because they're not a part of this thing. And that's why they can't get this truth, man. You see, but they know that we're the men of the Lord, you see. They know that without a shadow of a doubt. You know? Yeah, hey, well, ignore the scoffer. I mean, right now, you know, let the scoffer scoff, man. You know, hey, we need the scoffers. They ain't gonna be scoffing too much. Remember, the scoffers, they disappeared too. Okay? Now they trying to make another run, but it's too late for all of that, man. It's over with, man. You know? But anyway, it says, we'll read that again, because that's deep. It says, wait on the Lord and keep his way. So that's the main thing. You got to keep the way of the Lord, man. Okay? It says, and keep his way, which his way is what? Out there feeding the elect. Okay? Teaching the word, observing his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You see? That's what it boils down to. All right? Bear with me one second, my brothers. Bear with me 1 second. Boy, Satan is a motherfucker, man. But that's why I'm gonna go on. Hey, let that dude just talk his shit right now. I was gonna try to see if I can give some of you brothers a wrench or whatever, but I can't do it right now. But if any brothers do have the wrench, y'all know what to do. But anyway, so back to the scriptures. Now we're gonna go back to Hebrews 2 and 7. So I'm gonna read that again. It said, "Thou madest him a little lower than the angels, thou crowned him with glory and honor, and did set him over the works of thy hands." So that shows you right there, Yahawashi is boss, man. He's the top. There's no, and that's why we gotta go through Yahawashi, man. That's why he said that I'm the way. You see, there's no other way to get to the Most High except through Yahawashi, and we gotta make sure that we make mention of that and proclaim that, man, because that's where our salvation lies in. All right, when the Lord send Yahawashi back, you want to make sure that you're delivered, that you're found worthy, found doing the work. All right. It says, "Thou hast put all things in subjection under him. He left nothing that is not put under him, but now we see not yet all things put under him." Yeah, so right now, just for a small period of time, right now Esau got to run. Esau's doing his wickedness. You got these wicked ass Jakes being wicked as hell. All right, but guess what? They're gonna be put under submission under Yahawashi. All these scoffers, these devils, these Edomites, they're gonna be put under submission, man. So it's just a matter of time until the Most High actually, make these motherfuckers disappear, man. Where the wicked is gonna be cut off, okay? Because America, as we see, America's not gonna be built back up no more. This is the end, man. All right, this is the end. So now it says, verse 9, "But we see Yahawashi, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death," which there goes that word suffering again too. Which again, we gotta remember, we gotta suffer. Even the same thing with, like, even these scoffers, man. Right now, you got scoffers that come in the room from time to time. Hey, we suffer. Yahawashi suffered them spirits, man. But their time is just about up, man. It says, "Crowned with glory and honor, that he by the grace of the Most High should taste death for every man." So that's it right there, man, that he should taste death for every man. You see? So what Yahawashi did was basically he paid the bill for us, man, for our wickedness. So that's why, we gotta give him his credit, his glory, and his honor, man. And in doing so, is your mannerisms, which you apply, you follow after his examples, man. You don't be no fucking tyrant over the flock. All right, you don't be what do you call it? Slacker. Okay, you don't come with no deceit, no guile. Yahawashi was straight up, man. He was the most straight up man ever to walk this earth, man. He was the only man that walked and was perfect, man. Okay, it says, "For it became him for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, and bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings." And that's deep, man. All right, it said the captain of salvation, to make him perfect through sufferings. So through the suffering that we go through, just like Yahawashi, this is how we're going to be perfected. So when he said, "Be ye perfect like your Father who is in heaven is perfect," meaning you got to go through these same sufferings that Yahawashi went through. So that's why he spoke about that cup when he told the disciples, he said, "Look, y'all going to drink of that cup. All right, you're going to drink of that cup." You see what I'm saying? So that's why the Lord said those things, man. All right. Bear with me 1 second, Akim. Bear with me 1 second. so all right, so brothers, you know what to do too. Brothers got the wrench. Got to see that demon is talking all kind of shit, and that's some spirits too. They crying out because. Okay, hold on, brother. Let me see if I can. Actually, you should receive. All right, brother, slack. I just wanted to give you brothers some wrenches or whatever, which really, hey, the scoffers, they ain't got much to say, man. But what it is, their time is just about up, man. You know, the time is just about up, man. So the Most High, and they see it. Why else would they flock around us, man? If we didn't have the truth, if what we're saying wasn't true, and we're speaking about Yahawashi, we speaking about the scriptures and the doctrine. Why would it be a big problem? Why you know what I'm saying? Because why? They know who the men of the Lord is. Just like when Yahawashi was here, the demons, they plagued them too. And they were begging them not to rebuke him or whatever. They said, look, our time has not come yet, That's right, the scoffers are back in their lot, But anyway, it says, going back to Hebrews, it said, for it became him for whom all things and by whom are all things, and bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings. For both he that sanctifieth and they who are sanctified are all of one, for which cause he is not ashamed to call them brethren. And that's deep, man. All right, because Yahawashi, he said, look, I no longer call you servants, but friends. And the word friend means brother or brethren. So that's how Yahawashi looks at us as brethren. And again, that blows my mind. I can't, because I don't feel I'm worthy to be called a breath to the Lord. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I pray and hope that I'm found worthy, just like you brothers. I'm sure y'all feel the same way, because we know within ourselves there's nothing good of ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're hanging on through the mercy and grace of Yahawashi, but Yahawashi was straight up. He said, look, I'm calling y'all brethren, all right? And then really, you got to look at it like this. The suffering and the things that are happening, it's a good thing, because why? This approves us to the Lord if we continue, and to be counted worthy to suffer for Yahawashi is the ultimate, man. The ultimate, man. And you want to pray that the Most High, keep you in the fold forever, that you don't do stupid shit or whatever, or do nothing, Pray to the Most High to keep your spirit in the right spirit, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to let things slip away, man. Yeah, scoffers are gonna be here or whatever, but hey, with the spirit. At first I couldn't figure out how to set you brothers up. I gave some brothers some wrenches, and Lord willing, next time I'm trying to, certain brothers that I know that I see already all the time, I'm gonna just give them the wrench, so But at the end of the day, it don't matter, because they're not stopping nothing. They just confirming that, we're doing the right thing, and we're teaching the truth according to as the Most High set it up. All right, but so before I wrap it up, it was another precept I wanted to hit. I'm gonna go back to Hebrews 2. There's a little more in there. It's a lot of other precepts, but I know I wasn't gonna be able to get through all the precepts. But just want to go into just showing that we got to make sure that we exhorting Yahawashi. That's what the Most High created us to do, man, at the end of the day. All right, so now this is Isaiah 25:1. It said, O Lord, Yahawashi, thou art my power. I will exhort thee. I will praise thy name. See? So we got to exhort Yahawashi and praise his name, man. Barakatah Yahawashi. That's what you might hear brothers say all the time, which we're blessing, giving thanks to the Most High for having mercy, because the Lord be delivering brothers out of all kind of shit, man. All right, we be in certain situations, Esau, the pigs and all that, because Esau is on a rampage, man. And this time you need to be covered by Yahawashi. You want to make sure that the Most High is holding you down, because Esau is on a fucking rampage, man. Shit can happen easy to any of us. We're still in this world. Remember, Yahawashi sent that prayer up to the Most High, showing you that the love he has for the flock. And that's the love that we got to have continue, man. All right? And you don't want to with saying that, which comes to mind too, you don't want to be laying a stumbling block. Yeah, that's right. You don't want to lay a stumbling block for your brother, man. All right, because that's what Esau did. Esau is a damn devil. All right, but you got other men that are sitting there putting, false narratives and false doctrines and stuff out there, and because they don't care about the flock. But you can't be laying no stumbling blocks before your neighbor, man. All right, yeah, man. So, you want to do all the right things to the best of your ability, man, and pray and hope. But now it says, "O Lord, thou hast done wonderful things. Thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth." All right, and that's what the Lord requires, truth. So we gotta deal truthfully. We can't become, like I said, that guile, man. All right, can't be coming with that guile. All right, so there's one more precept. Well, you know what? That one's going into something else. So I'm just gonna go back in Hebrews and finish up in Hebrews. All right, it says this back in Hebrews chapter 2, verse 12. Pardon me, saying, "I will declare thy name unto my brethren." So wait a minute, all these scriptures right here, which this is another topic within itself, keep speaking about the name. So what do they mean we don't know the name, man? How is Yahawashi gonna declare the name to the brethren, to the brotherhood, right? If we don't know the name. So that go to show you that that's all bullshit, man. Okay? It says, "I will declare thy name unto my brethren. In the midst of the church will I sing praise unto thee. And again, I will put my trust in him. And again, behold, I and the children which the Most High have given me. For as much then as the children are partakers of the flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death," right, Yahawashi being crucified, "that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death, that is the devil." Because why? Basically, Satan, the devil, he goes and make you do things to go off to where the scriptures say the wages of sin are death. So the devil makes you sin, and that's why they like to keep Jake out here sinning. They keep pushing them to worship these false deities. They push them to get jabbed up and then eventually get chipped up to get that charagma, because they know that that's going to lead to their death and their destruction, man. So that's the so-called white man being the goddamn devil that he is. All right. It says, "And delivered them whom through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage. For verily he took not on him the nature of angels, but he took on him the seed of Abraham. Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to the Most High, to make reconciliation for the sins of the people." And that's speaking about Yahawashi, man. All right, that's speaking about him, meaning he had to come into the flesh and go through these things. So if Yahawashi did it, then we could do it, man. We just got to follow those examples, and we got to always just be mindful of the Lord, Yahawashi, and everything we do. All right, so that way you don't get puffed up, or you don't start doing things that are contrary, man. There's one saying, I remember back in the old times, I think it might have been Apostle Gabar that said it. He said, "Look, if you find yourself in a situation, think like, is this something that Yahawashi would do? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the mentality that you got to have. Like when you doing certain things, think about it, because the scriptures say all things are lawful but not expedient. There's certain things that, yeah, you might be within your right, but now is not the time, such as dealing with a underage woman. There's different issues that come up that brothers got to apply wisdom. All right, here it is. Yeah, the scriptures speak about that, the age when a woman, but now remember also you got to use wisdom. We're in this man's society. Is it really worth me even thinking about it? Nah. If you really desire to get a woman that's of age. So that way, that's one less thing you're blameless. That's one less thing the devil could come at you for. Because hey, you're gonna sit there and have to deal with that. Yeah, he that sit in heaven, he shall laugh. I will laugh with him. Mr. Yahawashi about to bust out together laughing. Or me, yeah, well, Lord willing, hopefully to make it, man. Hey, because the Lord is gonna laugh, yeah, through us. All right. So, yeah, Lord willing, I hope to make it there too, to join in with y'all with that laugh, man. Because, you know, hey, man, it's been a long time coming, man. This devil's destruction's been a long time coming, man. Long overdue. All right. But with that, I'm gonna end it up right there. You know, of course, I'm in the middle of working and stuff. I just wanted to, while it's, you know how it goes, while it's fresh in your mind. But I'm Lord willing, hopefully, you know, that was edifying for you brothers and the sisters that watch. You know, and with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahawashi Yahawashi. Say Ka'Allah, Yahawashi Yahawashi. And Shalom, Lord willing, see you brothers on the next lesson, Lord willing. Shalom.